Fuck it.
I know, but if the quality sucks, it's a waste.
No, it's not. It's fine.
It is,
Quality's
man.
gonna be
The last
fine.
one
We're
looks-
doing it. Fucking live, baby. We're live.
We are live.
We're live.
Oh yeah! Happy Hump Day, everybody.
Hump Day Chronicles.
Hump Day Chronicles are making a comeback slowly, making
Absolutely.
a comeback.
Yeah. So we had a good show last night. What do you think about that show?
Ooh, yeah! You got my blood flowing at like midnight.
Called you out. Yeah, we always record super
You got
late.
my blood flowing at midnight, man. I'm like, this is not good for me. About to go to sleep. About to go to bed. It's not good. Not good.
Man.
But no, it was good. It was productive. It takes us a while to get going sometimes. You're right. And the next thing you know, are you still drinking pre-workout?
Yeah.
Dude, what's wrong with you?
It's good, man.
Coffee, pre-workout.
Yep.
How do you get?
Gotta
about
stay
it and do what you're
focused,
doing,
man. Gotta stay focused.
Gotta
Keep the
stay
eye on the
focused.
prize. You know what I mean?
Eye on the prize. All right. Eye on the prize.
But hey, you know what we were talking about yesterday, and this is a good way. I like doing it live because, like we were talking about being accountable. We could talk about what we got to do when we interview people, when we're doing interviews, things like that. What do you think? Diving deeper, asking the questions that other people don't ask. Because I don't know about you, like a lot of times we're asking these things that probably 90% of the people have gone on another show and probably answered the same questions,
Yes and no. I think there's two ways of looking at it. One way, yes, you want to be different. You want to ask different questions. At the other sense, you don't want to have like a list, but at the same time, a lot of the interviewees like and love to be prepared. They like to know what they're getting themselves into because they only have 20, 30 minutes of their time. They don't want to be caught off guard and, being put in awkward situations. So I think there's a very thin line, especially when you're dealing with high caliber interviewees.
Yeah, I mean, obviously
Obviously, if
everybody
you're the
likes
Joe
to be-
Rogan of the world, then that's expected. You're going to be asked some ridiculous, crazy things.
Well, you don't have to ask crazy, ridiculous things. I just think that, how boring is it to accept an interview and just talk about the same boring things over and over? Because I feel like we're getting a pitch every single time. I mean, don't get me wrong.
A pitch for getting sold?
Yeah, well, we're getting sold on why, what they do,
Yeah,
what
we're
they
promoting,
do, who they
we're
are.
promoting someone's brand in a
Sure.
sense.
Well, that's great.
It's part of it.
It's one thing to do a commercial, but it's another thing to kind of get to know somebody. And I think that the value of this podcast, one of my favorite parts of it,
Yeah.
is kind of understanding the mentality of the person that is successful and has done this before. And I think that a lot of the times when we talk to people, and especially our upcoming guest, Michael O'Neill, he really hit on some really great topics. I can't wait for that one to come out so everybody can see it. But
Yeah, that was a productive episode.
Yeah, like he
Before
dropped
everybody
some-
forgets, this is Boss to Boss Live.
Oh yeah,
We did not have an intro. I mean, this is a very impromptu Hump Day Live episode, but it is Boss to Boss.
yeah. We do this every now and then. I think last time we did it on a Friday.
Yeah, so it's always random days. Though that's the whole point, right? You
Gotta keep you on your feet, man.
Yeah, gotta catch you when you're least expecting it.
You actually came here at like noon, 12:30 today. You were here.
What time's it now? 3?
It's 3:41.
I've been here for like 3 hours. Well, I ended up working for like the last hour and a
Yeah,
half.
we actually ended up working for the last I've been on the phone for 45 minutes, and Miro got a bunch of phone calls. So
Yeah, I was replying to like 10 people.
we're doing this, in the middle of the day, and usually we record at night. So a lot of times I'm like a zombie already, but last night I was in a pretty good mood.
Trying to get this Instagram Live thing going. I'm trying to be like Ty Lopez here with
Oh yeah,
Instagram Live, Facebook Live, Snapchat Live, YouTube Live.
Absolutely.
How many other lives can you think of?
Well, I'll tell you, I got that other computer, and I just built this new computer down here.
The computer's a beast. I wish I could show you guys.
Yeah.
Thing's a beast, man.
It's
There's-
ridiculous, man.
Thing looks like it's about to take off and fly. I'm about to go to like San Fran with that thing.
It was expensive, I'll tell you. But so I have the other computer, my older computer that I just switched from. So what I want to do is I want to look at this guy. He's just talking to himself over there. But yeah, no, I want to put it in the closet here and use it as a streaming
this looks
computer.
very funky, by the way.
That's
me,
weird, right?
Me holding up my phone like that.
Yeah.
We got to invest in another holder over here.
Oh yeah, I got one right here.
Right here.
I got one right here. You just need a tripod. But yeah, no. But what I'm saying is, I think we got to do some deeper dives. I like the idea of getting the the questions and things like that out of the way that we do, and kind of keep on topic. But I really like the idea of kind of asking some things around the subject of what they do specifically. To get a good feeling of like the personality, because a lot of people think that like business owners that are really successful are like superhumans. And the fact of the matter is, they're just people that, are just like you and me. Some people... We're
just trying to survive.
Everybody's just trying to do the best they can, but, it's certain practices and things like that you do, and, you have to learn, like we were talking about yesterday, kind of like habits that you learn, plans and sticking to goals, and, that's all it really takes. But, aside from all that mumbo jumbo that everybody kind of says, like, make goals and all this type of stuff that we say, I want to know a little bit more about the character of the people, I think. And,
no, I agree. I agree. I think we could always keep people on the edge, especially the people we're interviewing. We don't have to go through the same questions over and over. It's a big part of it. And that's why we're doing this. We're having meetings. What's up, everybody? How's it going, Travis? Joanna 2.0, another Joanna.
Everybody's out there. Check us out on Facebook Live.
Facebook
Live. This guy's holding his phone over here. Yeah, we got two cameras over here, and we're not looking at them.
Yeah, other cameras are set up on this side, but
yeah.
Okay,
absolutely.
This is not even a studio room.
Yeah,
it
is now. It is today.
Yeah, this is Studio 2.0. The other room is next door.
Yeah. Yeah. The lavalier mic doesn't work in there yet, so that's coming. But,
yes. We got these little lavaliers. We're gonna set up, hook them on right up over here, and then I can take you guys with me everywhere I go.
Right.
And then Steve can sit over here and
in the control booth
and they can control us.
Yeah.
The leg breaker, Steve Wiley.
Yeah. I like that you dropped Guido.
Interviewing people, I haven't been in the interviewing business. I'm not like a newscaster or broadcaster.
Right.
I'm not out there doing interviews, so I had to learn a lot of this on the spot as I was going along. So thanks everybody. I really appreciate for you bearing with me throughout the whole process of me kind of working on my communication, my interview skills.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm over here thinking, maybe I got a feature in broadcast TV one day. I'll be out there in the field.
Well, hey,
interviewing people.
That stuff's all dying. This is the right spot. So, all radio and all that stuff. Did you hear? Sirius XM just bought Pandora Internet Radio.
Oh wow! I'm like so out of the loop with news and what actually goes on in the world.
Well, they just bought them. So
right,
it's
Joanna. I don't know a thing that goes on out there.
Well, I like to kind of keep up on the different things, especially that because I'm in the kind of like the tech thing.
Yeah, I mean, you literally. I walk in here and you're streaming news stuff at like all day, all times. I gotta be like, dude, come on, just turn it off for a little bit, and then you just turn off the volume, but it's still actually on.
It's still on. Those are when I'm sitting in here all day. It's nice to have like actual human voices.
Oh,
so
yeah?
I listen to podcasts. I'll have the news. I'll have things like that. So it just keeps you sane. It's important to do that every now and then.
Keeps you sane. Where's the focus at, man? Where's the focus at?
Right. Well, hey, that's why I drink like a lot of coffee and things like that because it's really hard to focus when you're sitting in front of a computer constantly.
How do you do it, man? Like I'm constantly on the go. Even though I'm at your house and we're sitting here in like the studio thing or setting stuff up, I'm back and forth. I'm gonna call here. I'm gonna call there.
I had to. So, but either way, it's all good. I mean, to each their own. When I turned 30, I literally spent like a lot of money on vitamins.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was like one of the big things because I already know that like my health has gone down from just sitting at a desk because I'm not active at all. I need to go back to the gym. I'm going to be doing that tomorrow, actually. And
so first time back at the gym in how many years?
Oh, not years, but like it's been just sporadic. Like I'll go
Decades?
for like a day. No, dude. I don't know if you remember, but for a time, like I used to go to the gym like a couple times. I'd go like for a while, actually 2 times a day.
Really?
Like for a while, I was at least going every day. But I got away from that.
What happened?
Well, what happened was I had to sit here and put all my time and effort into starting this business.
Interesting that you bring that up. It happened to me too.
Yeah.
I definitely got away from the gym at points, especially with starting up Hodgepodge and then trying to do my podcast at the same time and just everything.
Well, it's like you're just completely mentally and physically exhausted at the end of every day. I mean,
you are.
It gets easier after a while just because you get used to certain things and you learn how to kind of manage your time. But, you know, like now I'm kind of in a place where I have people that kind of can, you know, handle shit that needs to be handled for me as opposed to just sitting there and doing everything myself. So, you know, that's a good thing. But
something that works for me is I try to go in the mornings here and there.
Yeah.
Because it's like if you go right away and then everything else is ahead of you, like you get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Going at night,
I love going
at night almost never works.
Yeah, I would go at night, you know, when I worked in the office, like I would go like after work. Sometimes I'd go during my lunch break, but I just didn't have, I used to go to work like pretty early, so I didn't, you know, I like the idea of like going on lunch break sometime. But
yeah, that's actually nice. Not as many people go during those times too.
Yeah, because then you can knock out everything you want and nobody's there. So that's
exactly, it's perfect.
But yeah,
people are busy eating lunch because you got to eat lunch at noon, right? That's the standard.
Right.
For all you crazies out there to eat lunch at 2, 3, 4 p.m., give me a hands up. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, I usually don't eat anything actually until like probably like 4 o'clock. I never eat anything until after that. Sometimes I'll make breakfast, but
well, it's good to fast.
Yeah.
I mean, I did not know that we recently switched that Boss to Boss became a health network, but
well, it's not. I mean, it's just a general thing. I mean, but hey, you know, we've had some. I mean, we've been incorporating those questions into the podcast. You know, and a lot of people have said they like the green Organophyte drink and you know, their green juice.
Had some interesting things people bring up,
and surprisingly, a lot of people don't drink coffee.
Half the people
it's like half and half.
Coffee.
Some people,
or if they do, they'll have tea.
Yeah, I mean, I drink my coffee black. I know you drink your coffee black. But
you know what? I do and I don't. I do and I don't.
Well,
I'm trying to get
drink iced coffee and shit too. So
yeah.
you have some fucking bullshit in there too.
No, it's pure black.
Oh, is it really?
Cold brew.
Oh, okay.
That's my go-to.
Yeah.
Stock.
I'm a Folgers dude, man. Folgers dark roast. I just
think of that commercial, man. Folgers in your cup.
I sing it to myself in the morning.
Waking up in the morning, smelling that coffee, walking down the stairs.
Absolutely. Yeah.
See that smell?
Yeah.
That's the life. Well,
so what's your ritual in the morning? What do you do?
My ritual?
Yeah.
My ritual in the morning?
Yeah, literally.
I don't know. It sucks.
You don't have a ritual?
I do and I don't. I mean, I get up. I usually give my girlfriend a hard time, say something stupid to her. Then I go to the bathroom, brush my teeth.
Throw that in there. Okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty standard going to the bathroom in the morning. But
so that's like a typical day, I would say. And then afterwards, I reply to like my most urgent messages or calls. And then I always make my green shake right after that.
So you drink the green thing too?
I make a green shake almost every single morning. I try to.
What is the green shake?
And then I pop
anyway?
like my Multis or pill, whatever I'm like gotta take at the moment. At the moment, I'm taking some like special stuff to do some cleansing of some metals in my body and
you got metals in your body?
Apparently. I don't know. Apparently.
Eating coins and shit?
Apparently. Yeah, according to my new nutritionist, or not a nutritionist.
What, you got one of those quack ones that are going to tell you that your blood's too acidic or something?
No, naturopathy or something. I've recently seen one of those, and I guess I had to take some additional things. We'll see. Though, yeah, I mean, that's kind of the morning for me, I would say, and then but ideally, like the best mornings are the ones that I do wake up and I throw in the gym session right there too.
I'm gonna start doing that.
And I still don't do much with my calls and whatnot until I'm done with the gym. Then
I have a rule. I don't do phone calls until after 11. I was gonna try to do that today, but it just
for me it's like 9 a.m. now.
Because what happens is, like I said, I have a ritual, and if something gets thrown into my ritual in the morning. And I have stuff that's actually scheduled, like we were talking about the boards, like I'm knocking stuff off the board, but the rest of that stuff that I have scheduled for the day, I'll be off my square for the whole day if something gets thrown at me before 11, before I like actually wake up. You know, it takes me a while to wake up.
So I was just told it's a naturopathic doctor.
Oh yeah,
Naturopathic.
a doctor. Yeah, the fake doctor.
I don't know. So
she got a certificate from like University of Arizona or something.
Yeah, I mean that's a great university. No, nothing against her. She's awesome. I believe that stuff. We'll see what happens. I'm all above like alternative medicine stuff.
I'm always giving you a hard time. I'm just joking. If anybody's into that stuff, it's not a big deal.
Yeah,
You're probably healthier than I am, so I have no. I don't know.
Right now, the craziest fad is this whole like keto diet, which is like eat as much fat as possible.
Yeah.
And when I went to this doctor lady, she said that like all those people are going to get heart attacks.
Yeah.
Pretty much. She shut it down right away. She's
crazy.
like, I don't know what the hell people are thinking to eat as much fat as humanly possible and nothing else. So pretty much you're just trying to eat all like meats and as much fatty stuff as possible.
Well, like I've been hearing about the carnivore diet thing, like
all meats, right?
Yeah, all meat.
What the hell?
And I mean, supposedly, people. I mean, I think a lot of this stuff is just in your head. I think a lot of it is just the placebo effect. Like, oh, I'm doing this.
I'm doing something.
I'm supposed to feel good, so you feel good because it's in your head. Yeah. But I mean, at some point, like, I mean, how many times have you heard some fake fad diet? I mean, it happens all the time. I think it's just like eat reasonably healthy and just exercise. I think that's like probably the way to go. But yeah, that's some weird stuff. We'll see though. Got to keep up with it and keep up with me because I'm going to start going to the gym. I'm going to do it.
Oh, dude. Are we going to do like a live thing on the show where we weigh you in?
No, we're not going to do the weigh-in yet.
Full body fat percentage and everything.
Let me get going. Let me get going because I'm going to be so sore, like so sore. I got to get back because I smoke and stuff too. So like I need to like do cardio. You do smoke a lot. I need to start like getting my lungs back, So that's going to be it's going to take me a little bit to work my way up so where I can start going every day. I think I'm going to try to go 3 days a week now.
Hey, that's good, man. That's better than nothing. Like, but yeah, I think that's just the biggest step right there is that you're even talking about.
Well, yeah, I mean, the hardest part is just getting back into the rhythm, Like when you get back, like you haven't worked out, you're going to be like, you can't even like move. So I'm just going to do a lot of like cardio at first. Get everything going.
Yeah. The first week or two, 2 weeks,
just
you're gonna be dead.
All cardio, and then once you start lifting some weights and getting a little bit more tone and stuff like that. But lifting weights doesn't help you lose weight. Lifting weights doesn't.
What do you mean, man?
Lifting weights doesn't. No, cardio.
All right. That's cardio. It. We're done. No more. We'll leave this to the nutritional.
No, I mean, but like the cardio, the cardio is what really.
I mean, if you're just trying to lose weight, but I don't know. Most people will argue that because all they do is weights and they're in like the most amazing shape ever.
Oh, sure. So, I mean, yeah, that's.
I will leave that to the professionals.
I mean, when I was working out every day, I ate like crazy. And that's the thing because you get used to that, and then when you stop working out, your appetite doesn't go away because you're used to eating that same amount. But you have to constantly eat so much to keep the weight.
I'm friends with a lot of nutritional fitness people, especially on my Instagram. Like I have like these engagement groups I'm part of, and I mean they will like rip you apart to everything you're saying right now. So I rather not hit up that topic if not I'm not an expert in it.
I mean you got to have cardio. Lifting weights is great, but that's not just lifting weights doesn't make you lose weight.
Yeah,
and everybody has their own thing.
Everybody has their own way.
That's cool, but I mean like if you think about it from the perspective of like being like actual the way your body works. Raising your heart rate for an extended period of time,
which you can do through weights, man. You can do through weights. You can do endurance weights. You can do high intensity weights.
But the cardio is what is gonna what really.
I agree to disagree, man.
Whatever, man. Go talk to your quack doctor, man.
I will, man. I will. I can't wait to go back there for a checkup and see how much better I'm doing.
All right.
Well. We got some exciting guests coming up, like we mentioned.
Can you tell a little bit more about the guest that we didn't mention yesterday? Who's coming on the show? Talk about that a little bit. I tried to get you to open up about that yesterday, but what do you think?
I got a lot of people coming on the show, though specifically Lynn Metzler. Her story is that she actually gets paid to travel.
Yeah.
And write blogs about the places and cool shit she tries out.
Cool.
Like the dream job, getting paid to travel, she does it.
Yeah.
This is she writes for like I don't want to say the exact publications right now, but she writes for some big magazines and stuff like that.
Mm.
And she pretty much makes money by paying, getting paid to travel for free. Gets like free stuff through her credit cards and through rewards programs and whatnot. And then just writes about it. And it's like, holy shit, I want to do this.
Yeah.
It's like the dream job. But
I don't know, man. Like, I have a friend that works for United, and he gets free flights.
Mm-hmm.
And he can, like, give like, super, like, almost nothing cost flights
all you
to
pay
his
is
friends.
taxes. Yeah.
And so, like, I went with him one time somewhere, and I fucking hate traveling, dude. I just really don't. Like, I know everybody's like,
well, then you're obviously not going to listen to this episode.
yeah, well, I'm gonna obviously have to listen to the episode, but no, I mean, it's fun, like, people, but I really don't like anything about it. I mean, I like being there, like, at first, but then I'm like, fucking want to go home, like, I just want to go home. So that's the thing. Like, I like.
Hey man, home sweet home, right? I mean, they say for a reason.
It's weird, man. I don't know.
Totally get it.
Everybody's like, I just want to travel. Like, I just want to go.
She's gonna be coming up in a few weeks.
Yeah.
So I'm pumped to have her on. Especially the next episodes as well. Calvin Wayman, you guys probably might have seen a preview of that as a Facebook Live. If you scroll down,
Yeah.
you saw that I posted that live as I was recording it.
Yeah.
You do have to fast forward into it though to hear us talking because
Yeah.
the phone was too far from our faces, from our mouths.
Well, I have I have it mixed up with the audio that
Yeah,
you recorded
so
too,
that's
so
gonna be a
you'll
good
be able
one.
to see it good. It'll be good.
And then I'm curious, whoever's listening out here, if you get this far into the episode here on this live, do you listen more on YouTube or on iTunes on some sort of podcast platform? We're curious, where obviously the podcast right now we get way more listeners on the podcast at the moment, though. We're curious to hear from you, hear the guests, and maybe why you choose one over the other. Do you ever listen to the podcast and then go on YouTube to see our facial expressions?
Yeah,
the stupid things we do.
I mean, it's like a two-part thing. So, like,
we should probably ask this at as a main part of an episode in the very beginning, not save it for the very end.
Yeah, right. Well, hey, man,
But if you're a trooper and you're still here and you're listening, then
I think you underestimate the fact that people obviously the statistics say that you get a large majority of people that will drop off
after the first 5-10 minutes.
Those are tourists. Real listeners are the ones that stick through it, and
that's you. That's you. If you're here listening to this,
you. That's
cheers.
You. Absolutely.
Cheers. Love you. Yeah. We love you. We'll do anything for you, literally. Go to our Facebook group, Boss to Boss, and we'll do anything for you. Just hit us up. Leave a comment.
Miro will literally do anything for you.
I'll fly out to where you're at. I mean, I don't want to say it on the record, but
yeah,
I will figure it out.
We got the cameras.
I'll make it happen, okay?
Well, he might even,
I'll do something. Don't worry.
He'll put on a show.
That being said, though, we do got to wrap up today.
Yeah.
Another Humpday Live, Humpday Chronicles. Let us know what you think. And stay tuned for some future episodes.
Yeah. It's going to be fun.
Crush the rest of your week.
Peace. And we're still live on this show.